Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've done a video. I'm on my round 2 quarantine for COVID again, but nothing so bad. But I'm still stuck at home, so I figured I'll shoot a quick video. And today's subject will be how to travel with your gym equipment. For example, I take a lot of road trips during the summer to out of state, go to some of the nice locations on the lake, and I like to bring my portable gym with me. So I built this kit for me that goes right into my truck, and everything stays together. And let's just go, and I'll talk you through everything that I bring with me and how to properly travel with kettlebells so you can do it safely. So this is the kit that I put together. So I just got this plastic container. You could get these types of containers at Home Depot or Lowe's or Menards, wherever is closest to you. And just have to measure out my truck just to make sure it fits under the tonneau cover. And here you go. So when I got my brand new kettlebells, they come packaged in a cardboard box, but they also come packaged in the styrofoam. As you can see, it's a perfect kettlebell shape. So I figured I'd keep these just for this particular project. And as you can see, these slide right in perfectly. And I figured this will be a good way to contain the kettlebell inside the box. That way they're not moving around when you're driving. So my main concern is safety, because I got kids in my car and you don't want to get in an accident and that kettlebell becomes a flying projectile, because that's going to kill somebody. So you got to think about others, not just yourself. So my main priority is always safety. So as you can see, this is a 24 kilo kettlebell, and this goes right inside, and you cover it up. And then you take your second kettlebell and you put it right in. I mean, you don't have to bring the same weight kettlebell. I just prefer to bring pairs, and you can pretty much do anything with 2 kettlebells that are the same weight. And if you watch a lot of my YouTube and Instagram workouts, you'll see that 24 kilo kettlebells are my go-to kettlebells. But I also have other ones as well. I just think that this is the most versatility that you can get, especially when you're traveling. So another thing that I bring are my resistance bands. These are the ones that I got from Macnamara, the Get You Some bands. I don't just bring any particular ones. I just try to bring pairs as well. Like as you see, a pair of black ones and one really heavy one. I might bring just all of them because they don't really take up any space. So, and I'll just I got this nice giant Ziploc bag, and usually I'll just put everything in one bag. So as you can see, I got my Trx Straps. This is probably the oldest piece of gym equipment that I have for the garage. This is the first thing that I've purchased because when I travel, these are nice and compact, and I've used these all over the world. And I mean, you can't go wrong with a pair of TRX bands. And now that everything's built out in the garage, I don't really use these as much, but I still use them for traveling. You just never know when you could just hook this up to a tree or whatever and get a full workout in. So I just put that in the bag, and then I'll grab my resistance bands, place them all in here as well. And the next thing, if you watch a lot of the videos, my go-to warm-up is always a jump rope. So here's a speed rope that I always use, and doesn't take up any space either. And you always got to have your chalk with you, especially you go to a nice warm humid climate and your hands are just going to get tore up, and you definitely can't forget your chalk. So this will go in here as well. So, and then latest edition, you can even add this 25-pound mace. I mean, this thing will just perfectly sit right on top here, and most likely I'll put some other stuff on here just to keep it from moving around. or just slide it all the way down to the side. And I'll also throw in my Bluetooth speaker, my running shoes, my other workout shoes, and when just close it all up, and then I'll just put that in my truck. And the last thing you got to do is got to get some ratchet straps, and you got to strap this thing down to the truck. And if you got an SUV, in the back you got eyelets that you can run the ratchet strap through. I've done that in the past as well, and just make sure that you're secured with at least 2 ratchet straps. So you'd run one on each side. You got these nice cutout grooves just for that, and it'll strap nice and tight. And God forbid, you get in an accident or something, at least this thing will stay solid. I mean, I recommend not to overload it. This is just like the maximum amount of equipment I'll bring. And also another thing that you can add is, as you can see, is I have these sandbags. Obviously, you're not going to bring a full sandbag in here. I would dump the sand out, and I'll just throw this on top, covering all of this. I'd probably bring the big one, the 150-pound one. I'll throw it in here. Or you can even bring this 70-pound one, and you could just do a nice beach workout. So this is a nice small package, and it's perfect for travel. That's what I've been bringing with me for the last couple of years. Just make sure you don't overload it, because good luck lifting this off the ground if you're going to start loading heavy kettlebells. Plus, it's not that sturdy of a container. So hopefully this answers all your questions and gives you some ideas for traveling during summertime or just whenever, and if you want to bring your garage gym with you. So would really appreciate any feedback, or please give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel, and please share it with your friends. You can follow us on Instagram at To The Core Media, To The Core Actual, and Officer178 for additional content. And we'll see you on the next one.